just want you to know that tonight is the second to last show that we're probably going to play for a very fucking long time, and we're sharing it with you. We've been on tour since 2016. We missed a lot of our kids' birthdays, we missed a lot of holidays, and we came out to show you our original gang, our original family. But let's just say rock and roll is not a safe haven for people who know how to communicate or don't know how to communicate. Sometimes the only way you know how to communicate is by doing this right here, and then shit gets fucking left unsaid, and then you grow up and you have kids, or you lose your mother like Omar did, and it puts everything in a sharp focus, and you realize that a lot of people are happy when we do this. So I just want to say thank you, because it really is going to be the second to last show we played in a long fucking time, man. Thank you. I'm sorry I get emotional, but I love these guys so fucking much, and I love you guys. Thank you for making it possible.
When we made a decision to become a band again and not just do shows and play old songs, the idea when we started playing shows in March of 2016, the idea was to play the shows and all along that tour is write a new record. The only conversation we ever had about the record was, are we writing a record that is 17 years after Relationship of Command, or are we just writing the next record? The whole band voted in the sense of that we're just writing the next record. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, we're just writing a record. And it doesn't matter how much we learned in those years. As you know, luckily for us, we were all continued to be musicians. You know, no one packed it up after At the Drive-In. Everyone continued touring, continued playing. So it was just fun to kind of, you know, rehash the idea of At the Drive-In in our head. And once we had that together, it was really easy to write and record the record. My favorite song to play on the whole record is Governed by Contagion. For me, the epitome of an At the Drive-In song, and I get excited to play that song every single night. It's just one of my favorites to play. I think punk rock has always had the voice to say something and say it loud and say it aggressively. You know, none of us are talking like the Dead Kennedys used to. None of us are talking like, you know, Fugazi used to. But in the sense that, you know, for us at least, if I could talk about ourselves, is that we've never considered ourselves a political band. We know politics, we talk politics, but we're not a band that's going to preach to you. You know, we talk about politics in our own very unique way. You know, in general, it's just been wonderful. It's been wonderful to be here. It was always our dream to come here as a band, and for us to finally get to do it after all this time, it's just it's a privilege and an honor, and we're excited to play for everybody.
Doing this for 3 years. We got and reignited this shit for fucking 3 fucking years. We traveled the fucking world. People were fucking happy. And I just had the fucking time of my life. This is my original family. This is my original gang. And I just want to thank all these fucking guys. Thank you, Keely. Thank you for being brave enough. Despite when anybody fucking said, thank you for fucking coming on board with us and being family, man. I fucking love you. Till the day I look at God, I will love you and your family. Fucking Paul, goddamn. Let me tell you about this motherfucker right here. This guy's been the patient motherfucker out of all. When we didn't want to do this and we kept fighting and we kept fighting, who do you think fucking still held that fucking torch and lit it on fire? It was fucking Paul. It was fucking Paul. You should say thank you to fucking Paul. Because he is the motherfucker that organized this along with this motherfucker right here. Right here, fucking Tony Hajar. We didn't even know he was gonna join the band when we originally fucking asked him to join the band. We thought he was gonna fucking fight us. I remember when I first met this motherfucker, I was playing drums at this party, and I said, can I borrow your drums? And he was like, no. I knew from fucking that day this guy was gonna have my fucking back. I fucking love the shit out of you, man. And fucking hey, man. What can I say about this motherfucker right here? I make so many jokes about him because he's my fucking brother. But this guy right here has been holding it down for me for a long fucking time. So I just want to fucking say thank you. And I think it's very appropriate that we end the night like this. This is a very intimate evening. Okay? So you tell your friends you saw the last fucking time we got together, because I don't know when we're going to do this again. Okay? So you try to remember this for the rest of your lives, because I remember it every fucking single day. I remember it every single fucking day when I get in that fucking car and I gotta go to the airport. My wife and my fucking kids fucking cry because they know I'm gonna miss some fucking holiday or some fucking birthday because they know daddy's going out there acting like an asshole. So fucking thank you guys for bearing with us. And thank you for bearing for so many fucking years of being patient. Thank you so fucking much. We can't do this without you guys. We just could never have done this without all your fucking passion. And what is life? What is life without fucking obsession? That's how we got to where we are, because we're just obsessive motherfuckers and said, no, we're gonna walk through that fucking door and you're gonna fucking listen to us. So thank you for fucking listening.
You know, on tough days, we're there for each other. We're at a level in our heads and in our lives that we function more of like a machine than anything else. And the hardest part, of course, is being away from our families and being away from our homes and stuff. But it's in the end, it's an amazing sacrifice, and there's nothing to complain about there.
Distant earth, wormed our way through distant earth.